Now I'd like to show you how we make some of these beautiful fun colored eggs. Now, this is a fun project you can do with your family and friends. It's really a lot of fun and it's really exciting to remove eggs from dyes and wraps and see the beautiful results that you get. There are two different dyes. There's cold dyes and hot dyes. The cold dyes, you're going to boil your eggs first and then you're going to carefully lay them into the liquid. This is a wine, a red wine. This is red cabbage juice. And over here we have onion skin. And after they sit in there for a little bit, you can leave them in there for as long as you like. Some dyes will take in 30 minutes. For a deeper, darker, rich dye, you can leave them in there longer. This one's been sitting there for a bit. This is onion skin. It's a cold dye onion skin. Take it out, put it on a towel, and gently pat it, because if you rub it too hard, you're going to remove some of the color. These eggs here have been in here a little bit. Now when they come out, this is the red wine. When they come out, they look like a really pretty mauve, and as they sit, they will turn colors. They will kind of marbleize, little green, mauve, even a deep blue color. And in here, when you let an egg sit in red cabbage juice, you get a beautiful blue color. And if you leave this sit in there overnight, you get a really deep midnight blue. This here egg is an egg I did a hot dye. It was boiled in coffee. You get a beautiful rich brown egg. And then what you can do with the coffee egg is take a piece of cheesecloth, dip it in your beet juice, and wrap it around the coffee-stained egg. And then I'm going to let that sit until dry. This one has been sitting and it's dry. It leaves a nice textured pattern on the coffee-dyed egg. And then my absolute favorite is the onion skin with rosemary. I'll show you how to do that. We take a raw egg, because this is going to be a hot dye, so it's going to dye while it's in the water. Bring the water to a boil and then let it simmer. So what we do is take some onion skin, and we're going to put a little rosemary in the onion skin. And then to keep it all contained and easier to wrap, we're going to roll it up in some cheesecloth. And we take some rubber bands. And one more. There, so it'll look something like this. And then we're going to take these and we're going to put them in water, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for 30 minutes. And then I have one here to show you that's already simmered in the water. And you remove the rubber bands. You might want to let it cool a little bit because it can be very hot. See how beautiful the sienna is on there, the sienna color? But the really cool part is you get the onion skin off. Then you remove the rosemary sprigs. And this beautiful print of where the rosemaries were touching the egg. And then when you finish dyeing these eggs, you can use them to display for centerpieces or in a bowl for decor. If you want to hang these on a tree, you would need to hollow them out. So you hollow them out first, and then you would dye them. You'll need a ribbon. Cut a piece of ribbon. Cut it on an angle, and it's easier to thread in the needle. You'll need a needle, a upholstery needle with a big eye and a nice and long needle. And you want to go through the top of the egg, through that hole, come out the bottom, and gently pull that through. Your holes have to be big enough to get the ribbon through, but not too big, or when you knot it up on the end, the knot will fall right through. And then take your ribbon, little knot in it, and you have a beautiful natural dyed egg ready to hang on the tree.